Hey there, welcome to the Uke Stuff channel and welcome to this demonstration and tutorial of my chord melody arrangement of El Coqui, which is a Puerto Rican folk song. You can find this for free on my website at ukestuff.info. Go to that webpage, go to the music tab and look at my tabs and you'll see it alphabetically there. What I'm going to do in this video, first of all, talk about what chord melody is. Then I'll demonstrate the song on GCEA soprano concert tenor ukulele. Then I'll demonstrate it on baritone DGBE ukulele. Then I'll do a tutorial on GCEA ukulele, and then I'll do a tutorial on baritone DGBE ukulele. If you want to support the work on this channel, there are three things you can do. First of all, you can like this video. Second, you can subscribe to this channel, the Uke Stuff channel, and the Uke Play-Alongs channel. And third, you can always buy me a cup of coffee to say thank you for making this content at www.buymeacoffee.com/ukestuff. Additionally, at my Buy Me a Coffee page, I have 2 books of chord melodies available for purchase of carols and hymns. You can also find those 2 books on the Apple Books store, as well as for Amazon Kindle and in print from Amazon. You can also find a number of other of my arrangements on my website, as well as the arrangements of Elizabeth Ragsdale, Tony Krimlisk, and you can also find links to the website of Spencer Gay at Uke Education and the paid resources of the late ukulele Mike Lynch. All right, what is chord melody? Chord melody is simply a way for your ukulele to play the melody and chords at the same time, giving you the sense that it is making all the music. It's singing the notes. It's actually sort of an oral illusion because you're playing chords, but the last note that you hit is the melody, which makes it seem like more is going on than really is. You're generally playing with your thumb, and you're either playing a full chord, a part of a chord, or a single note, and then you're reading tablature. And tablature is a little different. It's sort of like looking at your ukulele this way. So if you're holding your ukulele normally and flip it up and look at you. So what tablature says is it says the bottom line of the 4 lines of tablature is the 4th string. The first line is the top string furthest away from you. So 4, 3, 2, 1. But again, remember it's flipped. And if there are numbers on the tablature, that's the fret you press down. If there is no number, you don't play that string. So you could play, for example, a whole chord or just part of a chord, and whatever note you hit last is the melody. Incidentally, on my arrangements, which are generally made for high G, low G, high D, low D, there are a couple of exceptions. Most of my arrangements, if you play the highest number, that's going to be the melody of the song. So let's begin with a demonstration of El Coqui on GCEA soprano concert or tenor ukulele. All right, let's do a tutorial on GCEA soprano concert or tenor ukulele. First of all, you're going to need the D chord, however you're going to play it. So I just have the D chord in my shape. I play string 3, string 2, then a whole D chord. Repeat the first string twice. Up to a G chord. Pinky goes down on the first string, 4th fret, gets lifted back up, play the first string, then a D chord again, then second string, 2nd fret, and then first string open twice, A7, then second string open, second string, second fret, and this is the chord that gives me the hardest time. I have to make an A7 modified format here, so eventually you have to have the third finger on the second string, third fret, first finger on the third string, first fret, and second finger on the fourth string, second fret. So it's playing an A chord, adding your third finger to it. It's harder for me to think about that than I can while I'm playing it, but that's the chord, and you only play strings 4, 3, and 2. Then second string, second fret, second string open, and then a D chord. That's going to repeat. So keep the D shape, third string, second string, whole D chord, repeat the first string twice, G chord, pinky goes down to the first string, fourth fret, lift it off, play the first string, D chord, second string, open first string twice, A7, up to the first string, second fret, first string open, then that modified A7 chord again. Second string, second fret, second string open, and then a D chord, but only strings 4 and 3. Now we get into the Coqui part of the song, and it's really 2 chords going back and forth. So you play the first string open, and then you're going to play an A chord at the 4th fret. So you're going to take your first finger and cover all 4 strings right above the middle 4th fret, pull against the fretboard. All right, add your thumb for some support, and then you make the F shape there. So open, and then that shape. Now if you wanted to, you could play just the G shape at the 4th fret and leave the 4th string out of it, but I think the bar chord works here. Then first string open, then you're going to play a D chord by barring all 4 strings right above the middle 2nd fret, pull against the fretboard, add your pinky to the first string 5th fret. Repeat the first string back to that A chord at the 4th fret, first string twice, A chord again, then the pinky goes down to the 2nd string 7th fret, back up to the 1st string, and then a D chord again with that bar. And that just happens again. Open first string, that bar chord A, lift up, play the open first string, then the D chord with the pinky, repeat the first string, then the A chord again, pinky goes down on the 2nd string 7th fret, back up to the 1st string, and then a D chord. Now, you'll see that there's a repeat there in case you want to do one of the other verses, and then the last time you'd repeat the Coqui chorus 1 second time, and that's what that whole repeat and 4th ending is all about. Now let's take a look at the song on baritone DGBE ukulele. Okay, on baritone, we're going to start with playing the A chord, but you're going to start playing string 3, string 2, and then a full A chord. Repeat the first string twice. Then a D chord. Pinky goes on the first string 4th fret, then you lift it off, play the first string again, A chord again. Then the 2nd string, first string open, E7, 2nd string open, 2nd string 2nd fret, and this is where I need to remember when I'm playing to do an alternate E7 shape here. So I'm playing an E chord, but then the ring finger goes down on the 2nd string 3rd fret, and you only play strings 4, 3, and 2, down to 2nd string 2nd fret, 2nd string open, and then an A chord. That whole thing is going to repeat. You're already in the A chord shape, string 3, string 2, full A chord, repeat the first string twice, D chord, pinky goes to the first string 4th fret, lift it off, A chord again, 2nd string, open first string, E7, first string 2nd fret, first string open, then that alternate shape, 2nd string 2nd fret, 2nd string open, and then A chord, strings 4 and 3. Now this leads us to the Coqui part of the song. Here's what you're going to do. You're going to play the first string open. So then what we're going to do is we're going to play an E chord at the 4th fret. So the first finger is going to go across all 4 strings right above the middle 4th fret. Add your thumb for some support. You're pulling against the fretboard to make that happen. Then you play the C shape. Play the first string open. Then you're going to play an A chord, bar at the 2nd fret, and put your pinky on the first string 5th fret. Repeat the first string, back down to that E chord at the 4th fret. Repeat the first string, whole chord. Pinky goes down to the 2nd string 7th fret, lift off, and play the first string 4th fret, and then back to that A chord again. That repeats. Open first string up to the 4th fret. Lift up, play the first string, A chord at the 2nd fret bar with the pinky on the 5th fret of the 1st string. Repeat the 1st string, then an E chord again, back at the 4th fret. Repeat the 1st string, whole E chord, pinky goes back down on the 2nd string, 7th fret, then the 1st string, 4th fret, which is already in your shape, then back to the A chord at the 2nd fret with a pinky on the 1st string, 5th fret. Now, if you're going to repeat, you'd bounce back. If you're going to keep going, you'd actually skip that 1st, 2nd, 3rd ending and just repeat the Coqui one more time at the end of the song. All right, I hope you've enjoyed hearing and learning how to play El Coqui, which is, again, a Puerto Rican folk song, which is available on my website, ukestuff.info, for free. Thanks so much for joining for this video. I hope you're having a great day, and I'll be back soon with some more uke stuff for you.